Hello everyone, welcome to the main event. Our lab is ready and our ESP32 is flashed, so it's now time to interact with the CTF challenges. When you go to the main repository, BLE CTF, scroll down at the bottom here, you will see there are several challenges. We will not solve all of them. We will solve a few and the rest will be left for you as an exercise. I think in total there are 20 challenges. Each challenge requires you to obtain a flag and then submit this flag to the ESP32. So let's get started. If you are using a Linux machine, the first thing you need to enable your Bluetooth, so you can use the system control command to do that. In my case, it's already enabled. However, this is how you can run the command: enable first, then start, and you can check the status just to make sure. Status. And here we can see the Bluetooth is enabled and active, running. Okay, then what is the next step? Usually the next step is to find the target address, BD address. If you remember, we already found that in the lab session when we sniffed the packets, so we know the address. However, there is another way to find the target address by actively scanning, and there are several tools. For example, here we will use Bluetooth control. This is a Linux built-in utility. There is another tool also, HCI tool, would allow you, or does the same thing, but here we will use this tool in order to scan the device. So Bluetooth control, then scan on, and it will discover several devices. Scan off, and here is our device, the name BLE CTF, and this is the BD address. Okay, what is the next now? I prepared several scripts. The first one, it's called get a score. The ESP32 now allows you to track your progress, so you can get the score. That means how many challenges you have solved so far. So there is a command in the repository. You send it in order to get the score. However, what I did, I just put it in a kind of script. So this script will ask you, you just need to provide the address, and then it will tell you the current score. So let's do that. Exit from here, get score. If I run it like this, it will ask me, hey, where is the address? So let's provide the BD address, and you see here that score 0 out of 20. Makes sense. We haven't solved any challenge yet. So, okay, this is the first script. I also prepared another script. I called it submit flag. Where is it? Submit flag. Again, I'm using the same command from the repository, just I organize them in a script. And here you need to provide the MAC address and you need to provide the flag. We will use this later when we submit our first flag. The third script is a conversion from hex to ASCII. So because when we interact with the GAT tool, all the data we get is in hex. We need to convert it to ASCII. So that's why also I prepared this script, hex to ASCII. It's used internally the XXD in order to do this conversion. You just provide the hex string and it will give you the ASCII. I think I prepared an example for that. Let's do this, and if I type it, run it here, then you see this hex stream is converted to hello world. So this is will become very useful later when you solve the challenges. Okay, so those are the three handy tools. You can use them. Now let's start with the first flag. Actually, the first flag is just a way to that you practice how to submit a flag. You can go here, you see a flag, and then read me under the hint here. The main idea here is that he needs you to submit this flag to the ESP32. So we will do that, but we don't use this command. We will use the script. So let's go to the terminal. I want not get score, submit flag. Then we provide the flag, but let me also provide the BD address here. So once I hit enter, you receive a message, characteristic value was written successfully. So we submitted our first flag. To be more sure, let's now run again, get score. What we see here that, okay, now our score is 1 out of 20, and that makes sense because we solved the first challenge here. Okay, what should I mention is also when you track your score, this is you will lose it. For example, if you power off the ESP32 or you unplug it, so this is not kept. So just to be aware, if you your score will be tracked only during the current session. If you turn it off or unplug it, then you will lose everything. Okay, so that's for the first flag. In the next lab, we will start with the second challenge. So thank you for watching. See you in the next lab.